Yo, what's poppin', guys? You got your boy Nandra here, back at it with another video. Now for this video, I want to go and talk about Dragon a little bit, and I wanted to go and talk about Portal. So, as you may have seen in my Ultra Plan Onslaught, The Rise of Portal, you'll know that Portal Craft, specifically Artifact Portal, is on the horizon. You know, it's one of those like up and coming decks. You're seeing in a lot of tournament and things like that. Now, I wanted to go ahead and, you know, of course there were naturally a lot of like non-believers. So I wanted to go ahead and like use this video to kind of like talk about like, you know, not really talk, but like so much like show what it is that this deck does and why it's like so good in the current meta game. So quickly, let me make sure I guess list I'm using. Alright, so there is one copy of Seraphic Blade, and that's supposed to be a copy of Acceleratium. A number of things happened while I was like building the deck, and like I forgot to switch it, but I wanted to keep it like authentic because obviously, of course, like yeah, I'm gonna draw it, and people are gonna be like, oh, but Nandri, you're not using the exact same list. No, I am using the exact same list the entire time. It's just that like a mistake was made, and yeah. So right now for Dragon, basically what happens is like Dragon basically plays a variety of big and diverse big boys, from both the Avgalm, Poseidon, Satan, and then cards out the Satan deck to go ahead and try to muscle through and just, you know, kill everybody. Like they just, you know, they come for everybody's like throat. But Portalcraft is a killer of big of huge boards. Like that's what they do. That's what they do perfectly. So if you beat Dragon on board, and then they can't, and then they like don't have tempo, it's like really difficult for them to play Satan. And this game is going to go ahead and show you guys why. Alright, so I tossed back my entire hand. Contrary to popular belief, I don't believe in just like the, oh, if I have Machina in hand, just keep it. I don't believe in that at all. Like I think it's like foolish, but that's just me. Alright, so I pick up Meta Production as well as a copy of Satan, and then also a Match Steel. So I've also find Hamlets is 2/3 of the nice turn 2, turn 3, turn 4 setup, where you go and play Magic Steel, then you play Fervent to search out your analyzing, then play Hamlet on 4 plus 2 analyzings. Now here he plays Feline. Feline is kind of detrimental to me. Now it could have been worse, but this is fine. Because, you know, he could have Oracled, and that might have been no problem as well. But if he had Oracle, that would have given me creature initiative, and that would have been pretty good. So I do actually manage to find the Fervent, that's great. He plays Roy here. I know without a shadow of a doubt he's going to take Dragon Life. Taking Ramp right now is so good as Dragon, it just is. Now here I get lucky and I top like the sub. Now I go ahead and sub here. Now, you might be wondering, but Nandra, why did you sub here as opposed to, you know, playing out another creature? Well, it's because quite literally, like the game before, I almost died because my opponent played Gaum Ozzy. For those of you who don't know, that's that's 15 damage. So I'm like really, I'm still like feeling that. I'm still like really scared about, like, you know, taking damage. Now here he does confirm what I thought. He did in fact take Dragon Life. That's okay. I go ahead and I play Fervent here. I still get what I wanted, which is to basically have 3 creatures. Because basically, for those of you who are also wondering, having 3 creatures out on board at any single point in time, that's how you beat Galm. Because if the Galm dies on board without you expending resources, like, that's good. Or sorry, if it dies on board without you having to go out of your way to kill it, that's good. Like, and what I mean by out of your way is usually, like, you know, using evos, like having to have a creature like take like 1 billion damage on it. Yeah, that's not fun. Like you don't have to like do that. Like, and every single time you do it, that's usually how Dragon beats you. So as long as you avoid that, you're good to go. Now here he does have the second ally. I knew he had the second ally because like no one would just like toss out their ally on 4, right? Like the turn before you're about to evolve it. Now here he plays Oracle. Now I know that, oh, he's playing Satan. However, please notice something. 1. He's developing the Satan with only four possible Dragon cards in hand. That's big, because the part about Satan that's like so scary is that, like, if your opponent had a hand size before Satan, or if they draw a shit ton of cards after Satan. But if their hand's like this, probably fine. Like, because I don't have to play around as many things, and I kind of have an idea of what he's gonna do. So naturally, he plays Satan, aka, you know, Prince of Cocytus, the new hotness. Now he plays it. He doesn't evolve. He should have evolved, but it's fine. What happens here is I go ahead and I get to make my evolve. Yeah, I get to play Machina, make my evolve, and then go and spin 6. Now you might be thinking, but Nandra, like it's not really like bad for you. No, it's actually pretty good. So he took 8 from these. and that's amazing, because now I only need 3 radiants to kill him. That's pretty great, because it means like way less work for me, because right now, Dragon doesn't heal. Like literally the only healing Dragon is Pure Voice Dragoon. If he goes to play Pure Voice, he's going out of his way to do so. And of course, you know, like if he does anything else, it's like, it's whatever, I don't really care. Literally the only thing I have to be afraid of right now is if he has exactly Astaroth into any of the storm units. Or any of the ideal damage things. I go ahead and spin my 6. I pick up great cards. I do not, however, pick up the Accelerating, which is like fine. I might need it though. Now here we're gonna see a giant ass choke from my opponent. I'm still unsure as to what he was doing here, but this is a turn. So he played the Fleet, and it's like he played the Fleet. I'm like, oh okay, he's just gonna Evo now. He's gonna clear my board. That's unfortunate, but that's fine. Like the part that's questionable is like this part. I didn't catch it in time. This part. Alright, so for those of you who actually play Dragon, you'll know or even if you don't, you know the Poseidon costs 8 mana. So he literally could just like play Poseidon plus Feline, evolve, and that's a much bigger board. And like, and just like use a Pure Voice for later. You're at 12, so you either like had like I don't know. I guess it's really that like the Pure Voice is like it's so much worse than just playing playing Poseidon raw. I don't know why he did this. Anyway, it's fine though. I'm just gonna abuse that. So here, I go ahead and I play Icarus. I play the Icarus. Now I should have. Alright, so I played the Icarus, but however, I should have played the meta production first, and then tried to play the Ultra Plane Onslaught. But I do it this way instead. I get my 2 artifacts. I go ahead and biofab my Ancient. I biofab the Ancient because right now I don't actually need to draw cards anymore. I'm pretty sure I'm good to go. So I go ahead and I just do that. Because like right now I only care about clearing the board. As long as I clear the board, I'm fine. Because like as long as he has nothing sticking, he can't kill me from 19. He has to have Asta. If he doesn't have Asta, he can't kill me. And now I'm starting to build up pressure. I'm starting to build up momentum. Like now I have 8 damage on the board, so I'm able to like create and play a Radiant next turn. You die. Like you straight up die. And that's crazy, right? Now here he starts off with White Frost. I'm like, okay. He then plays the Heavenfall on my guy to banish it. Again, banishing this doesn't really actually mean anything because like I already have everything I need. However, he does play Scion of Desire. I'm like, okay, that's okay, I guess. Because as you see here, right, he went tall, but I killed his creature for free. I literally killed his creature for 0 mana and continue my turn. That's ridiculous, right? So I go ahead and I start with Fervent. I go ahead and I play both my Ancients. Then this turn, I make not 1, not 2, but I make 6 copies of Radiant. That's crazy, right? 6 copies, really? Damn. Like so, like now you already know I'm like pretty much guaranteed to draw it. That's pretty crazy, right? Because you know he's burnt up his hand. He still didn't find the Asta, so he's pretty much like boned. Because like now he'll always have to trade to my board. However, there's only 2 AOE's in the Satan deck, and that of the Earthfall as well as the 8-drop. I don't remember what the 8-drop's called. Alright, so yeah, so as you see here, I just gonna do my stuff, spin my cards, and boom, I found at least 1 Radiant. Now again, like I said before, the Straph Blade, it could have been Acceleratium. However, I didn't like realize that I like only had 2 instead of 3. But yeah, so here we see him go ahead and make a board, but it's not good enough because like again, you're not actually doing things. You're just throwing questions at me that I can answer, and not actual like questions of your own. Or sorry, and not actual like good questions and answers of your own. Alright, so I get lucky and I top like the second, right? I top like the second Radiant, but like make no mistake, the game is over. I could literally clear every single word he was gonna make the entirety of the game, and he had to find AoE in order to have a chance, but he didn't find it. Like he would need to have been able to like draw Earthfall plus Scorpion, I think, and maybe he would have had a chance there. Because if you go if you go Earthfall plus Scorpion into the 7/7, into either the 5/5 or the 7/7, boom, there you go. That's plenty good enough. But he didn't. Although I mean, again, also there were like certain like questionable plays he made like over the course of the game as well. But like, that's and that the whole not playing out the same thing. But yeah, but that's like basically what like the deck does. Now, make no mistake, he had like almost like the premium draw. Like, you know, he had a Satan on 6 on curve. Boom, there you go. He had it. And I was just able to like power through it just because like this deck when it starts going it's ridiculous. If you're playing a board-based deck, beware. Do not play versus Portal Card, or sorry, do not play versus Artifact Portal, otherwise you're gonna have a bad time. If you guys enjoyed the video, go ahead and leave a like, go ahead and hit the subscribe button. Let me know what you think about Artifact Portal down in the comments below. Thank you guys for watching, and I will catch you guys next time. Peace.